Yeah, hi friends, hope you are doing well. Welcome back to this video. This is very interesting video. In this video, we are just going to discuss about that how can we upload in a heavy file on the server. The server will be nodejs with Express and the front end will be React. So how can we upload the file, heavy file, the large size of file we need to upload to a server in the chunk format. No, we have to transfer the data in a chunk format. We are not going the upload the file at an once time, so that the efficiency will not come on the project. The website might be freeze for some time, so that's the reason we are going to upload the file, the heavy file on the server within a chunk format. So let's see. Here we have to upload the file. So the file might be any. Right now I am just showing the example within a PDF. Any kinds of file you can upload. It may be in a, and this file size is 342 MB. Okay, so now we are just going to upload. You can see the progress percent is showing over there, and the API is getting call, and the file is transferred in a chunk by chunk. So once it will be done, then you will be see the notification. Yeah, this has been uploaded, and over there you can notice that there is an upload file, and inside the there is a particular PDF file. Okay, so let's see all the things we will describe step by step in this video. If you are new in our channel, do like and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Let's start. Firstly, we will create a front folder, and the outside we will have an index for the server. Okay, so in the server, for the server, we are going to initialize the template. So the template has been installed, has been created. Now we are going to install the package which we need for the backend side, like npm I. First package is Express, second is course, Multer, and last is fs extra. And we have to install one more package, that is nodemon, and we are going to install it. So this package has been installed. You can verify over here. Here's the dependency. Now we are going to add a script, only dev script we are going to add it. And now I am going to run the dev environment. You can see our nodemon has started. Firstly, I will pick the backend side. So I'm going to make an API. For making an API, need to require the package. Going to require the package. Firstly, require Express. Second, Multer. And course. Then fs extra. Then last one will be in a path which is already inside. This is an inbuilt package, we don't need to install that. Now const app express. Now we are going to listen 4001 console.log server is running on port 4001. So the server is created. Now we are going to use a middleware, and first course middleware, second middleware will be in a post request for Express.js. Okay, now I am going to create an upload file, and this will be in a Multer. and this is going to create a temp file. Okay, now I am going to make an API. This will be the first API, that is post API upload chunk. Okay, and this will be in a middleware upload dot single file. Okay, and third one is in a controller. And firstly we will restructure the file name from the request body. Okay, chunk index request dot body, and then we are going to create a variable that is chunk path, and the path will be come from request dot file dot path. Okay, and now creating another variable chunk directory, and that will be path dot join underscore directory and chunks file name. Okay, and then there will be an await and fs dot ensure. Okay, that chunk directory, and there will another await fs dot move. Okay, chunk part, and that will be an unique id. Unique id will be create based on this, like chunk dir and then forward slash chunk. Okay, and then will be having a chunk index. Then this request has been done, going to send a chunk uploaded. This is a message for this endpoint. Now we are going to create another post request that will be in a merge. Okay, and there is a controller request.response, and here we are going to same thing request.body, but here will be a total chunk. Okay, now we are going to create another chunks directory. Okay, and that will be come from this way, path.join chunk, and next will be in a final path and uploads. Okay, and then we will have an await fs dot ensure this path, and this will be this, not this one, and here will be upload. And now we will create a stream, and this will be a write stream, and the write stream will be come from fs module create write stream. What does the create stream do? Like it store the data chunk by data in a buffer array, and that transfer to a destination. It won't store all the data at a time to a memory, and that transfer to a destination. It does not do like this. It's only chunk by chunk data pick in a buffer and transfer to a destination. That's why we are like handling the backend side the efficient way, so that we are using create stream. This is in a write stream. Okay, now I am going to do in a loop. This will be a total string till then the total chunk. Now what we are going to do, chunk part, I am going to create in a one variable that is chunk part, and this will be in a unique chunk directory chunk underscore and I. Okay, then I am going to create a variable fs dot read file sync. Okay, This will be in a synchronous way for reading the file, and that will be in a chunk part. Okay, now write stream dot write and pass to that data. Outside this loop, write stream should be end, so there is an end method. From that it will be end await dot fs dot remove chunk folder, chunk directory. So from this way we will be able to remove. Now we are going to send the message that file merge successfully. Okay, so this has been done from the backend side. We need to create an only two endpoint, and the backend has been done. Now we are going to move the front end part. So cd front end, and here we are going to create in a Vite with React. So from this way we are going to, it is asking for the project name and vanilla and then JavaScript, and it's going to install. Wait for the installation. Here we will have this one. We are going to remove this, and here there will be a progress and set progress. Okay, and then after that it has been done. Now I am going to install the Axios for fetching the API data. Okay, once it will be done, I will restart the server. So npm run dev. Okay, so if I will refresh the page, you will be able to see there will be nothing. Once I save it, there is nothing. Okay, this is in a blank. So firstly creating a div, and then we will have an h2 tag uploading file on server with chunk while chunk. Okay, then there will be an input that will be the type of this input file, and on change upload file. Okay, this is the file name, and there will be a p tag progress. It will show the percentage, progress percentage. Okay, let's make it center. So display flags, justify content, center, align item, center, and flag direction, column, and the height 100 page. Okay, so you can see in the UI. So right now we don't have this function, that's why we are getting this error, and this function will be async. And now we are going to create this function. So firstly we will get the file from the e.target dot files 0 index, and then we are going to create in a chunk size. The chunk size will be 2 MB, 2 into 1024 01024. This is in a 2 MB. Okay, now we are going to do in a total chunks. That will be math dot seal and file size divide by chunk size. Okay, now we are going to create a loop for iterating total chunk. Here we are going to create a two variable. first will be start will be I into chunk size. Okay, and second variable will be and start plus chunk size. Okay, then there will be another one variable that will be file.slice and start or end. Okay, I'm going to create another form data from data object, and form data appending the data one by one. When we have to send the file on the server, then that time we have to create in a form data. So for that reason we are created in a form data, and file name, this will be file dot name. Okay, and this will be in a chunk index, and this will come from I, and here total chunks, and this will be come from the total chunk. Now we have to make an API call await and axios dot post request. Now we have to import the axios from axios. Okay, firstly let's create a variable over outside the component URL, and that will be http local host 4001. Okay, now we are going to use this variable, and that will be URL then upload chunk. Okay, then file data, file form data. Okay, and there will be another object on upload progress, and this will be in a callback function. There is a parameter in that percentage variable math dot round, and over there I plus p. Okay, p dot loaded. So this need to be divided by chunk dot size, and overall we have to divide with total chunk, and the outside we have to multiply by 100. Then we are going to use that percentage in a state, and now outside this loop, okay, we have to call the another axios request that will be in a post request, and which is the merge request. Okay, and the post data request body data will be file name, that will be file dot name and total chunk. Now once all the things will be done, then there will be an alert that file is uploaded successfully. Okay, so hopefully everything has been done. So now we are going to upload it. Let's see. Here is the file, and now you can see our part has been done. Like the progress percentage is showing, and the API is getting called one by one, and the data is transferring on the chunk by chunk. Okay, you can see that data type will be in a chunk by chunk. Earlier we were getting one error, like in the merge we were getting error, but the local base URL we did not add it. That's why we were getting the error. So let me add the URL. I had forgotten, sorry for that. And now if I will go to upload it again, then we will able to see. Let's refresh it first. Then we are going to upload it. and the progress is going on. Okay, and the chunk by chunk the data is transferring to a server. Okay, it is getting upload, and once it will be done, then the merger, now that merger API is getting successfully and the file is uploaded successfully. Hope you got something from this video. If you got something from this video, do like and don't forget to subscribe our channel. Thank you for watching this video.